Hello everyone. I'm very happy to present to you our abstract sustainable development initiative in Haiti. How we train and build a rehabilitation workforce in a low-income country. I am James Antoine and I am assistant in academic affairs at the Faculty of Rehabilitation Science in Logan. Also, I am a physical therapist in the faculty clinic as well. In this presentation, we will describe the rehabilitation in Haiti, or we build rehabilitation in Haiti in a low-income country. And we will see in this presentation for former student of the Faculty of Rehabilitation, Emerson Barthélemy, Boaz Delfort, Woodiel Angelus, Rabona Joël Adrien. They will explain some of the difficulties they had to face during the academic career in order to complete the 4 years. They will explain four terms we have in this abstract. Training rehabilitation professionals in low-income countries with very low human development index and no university resources like Haiti is quite challenging unless all the obstacles, financial, economic, academic, and daily socio-political and security to name a few. Despite this their picture, the first occupational therapy and physical therapy university program opened in 2016 due to the diversion of independent expatriate professors in the diaspora. We are proud to be the first Asian trained occupational therapists and physical therapists entering the workforce. Our objective in the abstract is recount our collective voyage to success, explain the impact of locally trained rehabilitation professionals, and inform with respect to facilitators and obstacles to training health professionals in low-income country. And this during this 15-minute virtual presentation, a phenomenological approach presenting testimonies will explain financial, economic, academic, and daily social, political, and security obstacles and how they were overcome using sustainable development of rehabilitation workforce as a guiding principle. We will explain how the contribution of the diaspora, expatriate, and international government and NGO funding are essential components on the road to sustainability. As for the results, we have a scholarship offered by the Haiti Rehabilitation Foundation American, paid tuition fees for most students as our parents don't have the means to pay for higher education. Financial contribution from government grants, Canadian, and from the Francophone University Agency were pivotal in supporting students to develop digital skills and master telework, courage, determination, flexible curricular agenda, and a collaborative leadership model including student and decision making and voluntary expatriate staff are significant element of sustainable development. Third, intimidating at first, we now understand the importance of assuming a student a collaborative leadership role which enable capacitation and empowerment of Asian. Despite a harrowing historical time frame, ancient expatriate can no longer come to Haiti. We are not hired as teachers and staff. We value the interculturality of our education. We local graduated. We able to deploy rehabilitation services following the August 2021 earthquake, which was not possible following the 2010 earthquake. Sustainable development of the university programs now depend on us graduated and online expatriate voluntary teaching and international funding. Thereby, we inform that international collaboration and funding of a grassroots bottom-up approach remain essential for the sustainable development of university education in low-income country. For former students of the faculty will testify of the four-term list in the abstract and will become occupational therapists and physical therapists. People who took online courses with unstable internet speed using the smartphone to take online courses. We are proud to tell the world what we are today, OT and BT.
Is Ramona Joel Adrien, and I am one of the first occupational therapists to graduate from FSRL, Faculté des Sciences de Réhabilitation de l'État. FSRL allows a lot of young people to study both physical and occupational therapy in an environment that is pretty much shielded from socio-political issues that happen, especially in Port-au-Prince. Being in Leogane, a town a few miles away, it allows them to study in a peaceful environment without having to worry so much. But also, FSRL is very affordable given the amount of money we would pay if we were to study abroad. My journey is different from everybody else because I studied in the United States first. So I started as a PPT in the United States. I spent 2 years, but because of the financial burden on my family, I had to move back home. And FSRL was the safest choice for me and my family. So I think FSRL is a great project, and it allows us as young citizens to really explore a new field to help our people and to be very excellent professionals in the health field. So I think FSRL is that reference, and given it's affordable and it's in a secure environment, I would I would do it all over again if I had to. So my being in FSL was not something I would take for granted because it really was a blessing to me to be able to like move from the states back home and then head into a brand new OT program in Haiti where education is very limited, especially the field that we're in right now.
Hello, my name is Emerson Barthelmy. I'm a physical therapist, and obviously, I'm a graduate of FSRL. And when I first heard about FSRL, I felt like I had a chance to become a physical therapist and to become a good physical therapist. But there was an issue. The problem was I didn't have the money to afford the study. And I I had some information about the school and I went to the office for registration and I am told that there's a possibility for a scholarship. And I went through the process and I had the chance to have this scholarship. And if I can become a physical therapist today and to work and help my community, it just because I was very lucky to find FSRL and to have this scholarship. I'm very grateful to FSRL, and FSRL is an institution that provide good quality education and physical therapy and also an occupational therapy. But mostly they really helpful. They are really helpful and you can have the chance to to study sometime even when you don't have the opportunity to afford the economic burden of the study.
A large majority of youth Asian who graduate from high school do not have the opportunity to attend higher education, such as university or professional schools. The difficulty lies mainly in the fact that they know that always have the means to pay for 3 or 4 years of study. Often from families from several children, their parents' income cannot guarantee them access to higher education. Haiti's only public university Etat d'Haïti, for example, has a budget equivalent to less than 1% of the national budget for 2021 fiscal year, according to the Novelis. Only 20% of the university students are lucky enough to attend their public university, and the remaining 80% are forced to find a way to profit in a private school in Haiti. In fact, many times young Asians choose their study not based on their desire or what they really love, but based on what is accessible, affordable, or available.
Hello, I am Boaz Telford. I'm a physical therapist and educational technology assistant. I learned the physical therapy at FSRL, Faculté des Sciences de Réhabilitation de l'Organe. It was not my dream choice, but considering the unavailability of finding what I like, and because it was difficult for me to go to Port-au-Prince to learn other disciplines, I made the choice to stay in my hometown. But the biggest problem faced is the sociopolitical crisis and the centralization of structures in the capital. All the important instances are in the capital, and getting to them is a major challenge. Deciding to go there is like risking your life every day, what is not normal in a lifetime, because we are at risk of suffering cases of aggression, banditry, troubles, and especially traffic jams. For example, in a road uh, that usually lasts 45 minutes can last up to 6 hours of time in traffic. So, starting an education like that in those conditions is difficult. It is difficult to learn. So, the only initiative still is to adapt to one home environment, even if they do not have all the areas available there.
James Antoine. I'm a physical therapist. I'm working actually as an assistant after academic at FSRL, and I did sometime internship supervisor.
My name is Ramona Joël Adrien. I am an Asian occupational therapist. I work as a teacher's assistant for FSRL, and I also did some internship supervision. And right now, I'm doing my master's degree in health science at Université de Sherbrooke in Canada.
Hello, I am Miguel Intelus. I am an occupational therapist. I am acting as occupational therapist for the Foundation to Sansam in Lekai in Haiti.
After this great adventure at FSRL, I'm a physical therapist and responsible for the structure of technopedagogy. I'm in charge of all the structures for distance education.
Thanks for the all participant of this project. To conclude now, we have electronic material and a Teams platform to take better online courses. Thanks to the various partnership we have developed with the Arts University de la Francophonie and the University of Sherbrooke. This project has allowed us to develop collaborative leadership. And thank you, everyone.